Hi guys! So, it's still freezing outside. Doesn't that suck? I mean, it's cold where I live, so I'm definitely not going outside and I'm not getting any kind of color, and it really sucks because I am a pale woman. Pale. Like, I'm kind of okay with it because, you know, vampires are totally in, right? And paleness is totally in. So, I'm just awesome right now because I look like a vampire. Anywho, thankfully there are some pretty good self-tanners out on the market. I've used like 5 different kinds over the last few years, and to be honest, most of them leave me really disappointed with the oranginess, the streakiness, and the pungent smell. Those things stink, and I absolutely hate the smell of self-tanner. So I've been using this Sun Goddess tanning lotion for a few weeks now. I wanted to really give it a shot, and I know that when it comes to tanning lotion, it's not just about how it goes on and the initial color that you get, but it's also about how it fades. Because sometimes you'll get a tanning lotion and it'll feel good going on, it'll look good even, you know, the next day, you won't be orange, but then you fade super blotchy and super streaky and it looks terrible. And I mean, your tan is gonna fade, so the way that it fades really makes a big difference in the tanning lotion. I will say that I tried this one, I think 2 weeks ago, and it goes on super dark. I just tried it again yesterday. I let the whole thing fade, and then I put the lotion on again. So my face does not get tanned. I do not tan my face at all, so that's why my face is very bright and white and pale, just how I like it. But I did tan like my arm, so you can see a major difference. My arm is very tan and brown. It's not orange at all. If it's coming up orange on the camera, that is because of the lighting, but it's really nice brown. Like, it does not have even a single like tinge of orange to it. It looks completely natural. I've never had a tanner that looks this natural ever. And the smell is really light. I mean, I can pick up on a lot of different smells. I have a very sensitive nose, and I can still smell the tanning lotion in this one. Like, you know, if you've ever used self-tanner, you know what I'm talking about. That scent, it's really light, and like my boyfriend actually thinks it smells like candy. He keeps saying how, like, he walks in the bathroom and it smells like candy, and last night he's like, oh, you smell like candy when we went to sleep. It's really light. It's not like, it's nothing bad. It's nothing that's gonna overwhelm you. And like, it left my clothes with some of that really light scent the initial night too. So the way that you use this one is that you put it on, like, you can put it on pretty much whenever you want, and depending on how long you leave it on, that's how dark your tan's gonna get. So I put it on like after I exfoliate and take a shower and everything at night. I apply this. I've been using it comes with little plastic gloves, but I've been using a tanning mitt. It just looks like this. It's like $5. I think it just kind of helps for me to spread the tan in a little bit. But the first time I did use the gloves and that worked fine too. It's just my preference to use a tanning mitt. Anyways, so you put it on, and then I leave mine on overnight. So when I wake up in the morning, I wash it off, and you will wash off all of the like sparkle and stuff because there's like some glitter inside of this. But it washes off once you take a shower. So, I mean, I kind of like that because I'm not trying to look like a vampire for real. I don't need to sparkle in the sun. So after that, this is the color basically that you'd get. This is after one application. It's really not streaky. You can see that my hand is a different color because I don't tan my hands either. So this is really my preference. I know most people would probably tan everything, but I don't like to have my hands tan. And I don't like to have my face tan because I don't want to buy a bunch of new makeup, and I just don't like putting anything in my face like that. So I'm okay with this transition. It doesn't look that bad like in person. You can, I mean, it really just looks like a fading tan, like it's fading into my hands. And the rest of my body is super like dark. I mean, it looks good though. And I also have like a lighter tan going up to my face. It's just the way that I apply it. But overall, this lotion is really awesome. Last time it took, I would say, about 5 days to start fading to a point where I really kind of noticed that my tan was disappearing. But it faded really nicely. It didn't fade streaky. I had some splotchiness like on my legs, but I think that had to do with the fact that I was like shaving and I exfoliate like every day, so that kind of makes my tan go away quicker. But I would say after 10 days, it was basically completely gone. And it looked good. The whole time it was fading, it looked good. If anything, I like it a little bit better after like 2 days of fading because it's not so intense. And for me, someone who's very, very pale, an intense tan is like, whoa, where did that color come from? But my favorite part about it is that seriously looking at it, it looks like I went to like a beach and got a tan. It does not look at all like this tan came from a bottle. I think a lot of it though, like a lot of people's opinions of self-tanner come from their application. If you don't know how to apply self-tanner, you're not going to like any self-tanner. They're all gonna leave you splotchy. They're all gonna go on uneven. They're all gonna give you dark elbows and knuckles and knees. Like you have to know how to apply self-tanner. If you guys would like to see a video on how I apply my self-tanner to avoid most of those problems, then I'd be glad to upload it. And I've used this twice on my whole entire body. I got a big body, girl, okay? So I've used this 2 times and I have a ton of product left. So this particular tanner is a little bit on the pricey side, I think, compared to a lot of tanners that you would see at like the drugstore, which range from like probably like $8 to $15. This one is a little bit closer to $40 and you would buy it online. But I would say that this is actually worth it. The tan is awesome. Maybe this isn't something that most people can afford to use on a regular basis, but I would definitely recommend that you purchase it for, say, like a vacation or a special event or something where you want to get that instant dark tan quickly and you want it to last and you want it to look good. This will not make you look like a Snooki monster. You will not look orange. You will look nice and brown. And I actually haven't tanned like multiple days in a row or even every 2 to 3 days, which some people might do so you can really build the color. I haven't done that because like I said, this tan's already pretty dark for me. Like this is a dark tan. This is a dark tan in Sarah's world. So if you apply it again, then of course your tan is gonna be richer and deeper and you know, maybe for you it would look even better. For me, I would probably start looking like I'm changing my race, you know. Another thing about self-tanners is that sometimes they rub off on your clothes. Now, initially, okay, I put it on last night and I slept in like a t-shirt and like underwear. And I slept in a white t-shirt purposefully. And the only place that it really rubbed off was like in places where I would sweat. So like my underarms or places where it rubs. So my underarms a little bit and maybe like, that was pretty much it actually. It didn't really rub off into the shirt very much. And after I take a shower, like I took a shower this morning and I put my other clothes on, it's not gonna rub off anymore. Last time I kept wearing white to see if it was rubbing off and it really wasn't. So it's a really good product. It has staying power. It gives you a beautiful color and it's not difficult to apply. It's kind of daunting because I wanna show you guys. When you spray it out, I mean, it's dark. Like, look at my hand. I mean, this is a very, very dark color. So when you look at it, you might be like, oh my God, that's super dark. I'm gonna look insane. But after you rub it in, you're gonna be dark. And then after you take a shower and like clean it all off, your water's gonna be a little dingy and brown. You're gonna look like you're very dirty. But then it gives you a really beautiful color afterwards. And this is seriously, hands down, the best tanning lotion that I've ever used. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I hope this helped you guys out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.